I was a perfect student of healing. As a survivor of childhood trauma, I did exactly what I was told. I went to traditional counseling. I did IFS, which is internal family systems therapy. I tried traditional hypnosis, but something always felt wrong. In traditional counseling, I felt like I was just rehearsing my tragedies. In IFS, which was extremely insightful, the process felt very heavy and directive, and to be honest, a bit tragic. Even traditional hypnosis often felt like it was just dragging me back into the very drama I was trying to escape. After every session, I didn't really feel healed. I felt a little bit better, but also deficient. I'd hear about people needing decades of therapy and I'd think, oh, I'm just not good at getting better. Something is fundamentally wrong with me. Then I had a session of a conversational hypnosis. I sat down with the practitioner and for the first time, it didn't feel like work. We just talked, but she wasn't listening to my story, which I understand now how it works. She was listening to my system. At one point, she asked a question that completely bypassed my logical protective brain. It felt like a shock of pure surprise, especially as I half expected to receive yet another inner child healing. Instead of the usual tears or sitting with my pain, the biggest laugh escaped my belly. I couldn't stop it. That laugh was emotional digestion. That's what I call it now. For the first time, I wasn't working on my trauma. I was finally digesting it. It wasn't heavy. It felt like child's play, that ease and surprise. It was almost godly in its simplicity. Why this is different for you? If you feel like you've been doing the work, but the needle isn't really moving, it's likely because you're being treated in parts. The problem with talk, your logic gives me rehearsed responses. It's your survival brain trying to sound okay. It's like a big, overworked gatekeeper. The problem with directive therapy, if it feels like a chore, your nervous system will eventually rebel against it. My approach is a full system upgrade, software and hardware. Both needs to be engaged. I don't need you to be good at therapy. I don't even need you to have the right words, because words are often not helpful at all. Most of the stuff that we deal with is not conscious, it's not words. While you communicate your reality, for example, the way you always have, I'm watching the plain view intelligence of your system. Maybe the way your jaw sets when you mention a certain person, the tiny catch in your breath before you finish a sentence, micro expressions, the data hidden in your silences. Yes, I listen to silences. And we're not here to discuss your symptoms for the 1000th time. We're here for a reality shift. We want to reach the place where the problem becomes so transformed that it feels blunt, distant, and carries zero emotional charge and power over you. So you've probably been using tools that were not designed for the way your specific loop is wired if you've been trying to heal and yet to be satisfied with the result. If you want to stop managing your reaction and start digesting them, let's find out if your system is ready for that shift. You can apply for a stress diagnostic. In this session, we will map out your specific mind-body loop, determine if my intensive one-on-one work is the suitable next step for your situation. You can apply for a free 45-minute stress diagnostic with me by commenting under this video or sending me DM.